everybody what we got in this shop.
This is our first combine. I think it's a 2018.
Yeah, it's an 18.
Bought it new, and we got her in here to go through it for the rice harvest.
About to make a serious parts list on this bad boy.
Yeah, rice is probably the most abrasive crop that you can cut, I think, with a combine. You come around here, I mean, you can see these chopper blades.
Wait, we need to go show them the other one.
Yeah.
We have another 790 in the back, and the chopper blades are new.
Turn the light on.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can see this is, yeah, that's what a chopper blade.
That's the difference.
1,200 acres of rice through the chopper.
Yeah.
And you come around this side.
Hey, bring him to the elevator.
Let me see it.
Not supposed to see daylight.
No. I mean, this thing's got holes. Pretty much every morning whenever we tank up in grease, you gotta get a roll of duct tape to get through the day until the park. This is our second 790. We had a red one in 9230 on track last year, and we sold it and we went back green. So we picked this up at an auction in November, and we haven't even cut with it yet. It's completely going through. It's got, I mean, new feeder chain, augers, straw choppers, all rebuilt.
Yeah.
So.
I've seen the stuff in the pipes new too.
Yeah.
Even the little flap in the back's new.
Yeah.
You can zoom in on here.
So.
Let's see, all the augers underneath. It's only got 600 hours on it, and they had to spend
33,000 on it, I think, to
33 grand on parts to
get it right.
Get it for sale. I guess that's what the rice does.
This is our 8R. Probably gets the most hours in a year out of all the tractors we have, because we make all the levees in the rice, and then pull the drill, pull the planter. We got a 3-point fertilizer cart that it also handles. So we bought it with 400 hours, I think, and it's 2 years old, and I think it's got 1,800 now. But it's been good. These 8Rs, it's probably, I don't know, Deere's best tractor, I would say. And we picked this up last year. This was our first year planting corn, so we had to get us a planter, and found a guy up the road that got out of it. And it's red, but I don't know, we like it. It seems to do a good job. I mean, corn looks good. Planted some beans with it, and they look good too. So
yeah.
It's our backhoe right here, Case 580, and we use this for everything.
Yeah, I don't know.
We got a set of forks on it. We got 3 different buckets, and all our pipes we put in and all our levees for our rice, we, I mean, it gets used and abused. We got this stinger right here we made for it. That's what we load all our seed bags with. Got one to it right now.
Yeah. Like Dad always says, he doesn't understand how we ever went without it.
Yeah.
We've been having it now for like 10 years, and it's probably the most used thing we have.
Yeah. Here's our little fertilizer spreader. Got this from our case dealer, and I don't even know how to say this. Caverland?
Yep.
I don't know.
It's the money saver here.
Yeah. It probably holds 5 tons, and I mean, ISO plugs, section control. I think it's got section every foot or something. So P&K, we probably throw, 250 pounds. You can throw 120 feet at 8 miles an hour. And it's got these little cylinders under here that they open and close. One's for, I guess, the amount of fertilizer it puts, and then the other one is for the timing. Got our newest four-wheel drive, a 9R 440, and this is our first year with it. We bought it with 100 hours, and haven't really used it that much, but it's
planted some soybeans with it.
Yeah. Our drill right here, a N536C, new style.
10-inch spacing.
Yeah, 10-inch spacing. Got the Pro Series gauge wheels, which is nice for all the mud that we plant in the rice fields. They clean out real good. Got the spike tooth closing wheels, so they do good in the dry, and I think that they help whenever it's wet.
Yeah, let's talk about how much Deere has improved on this, the access
Oh my God.
to all the runners.
Yeah.
Open one up, show them how simple it is.
The old 1990s were, you know, you had to get on your belly and get
Everything was in the front, you had to crawl to.
clean. Yeah. We got this last year, brand new, a little 61 55M. Got a loader. We mow all our roads with it, make all our spin ditches with it, and actually goes in the mud in the crawfish ponds and fix holes with the front end loader. And it's a we use these a lot. Our sprayer, we got a R4038, 1,000-gallon tank, stainless, 90-foot booms. I think it's a 2014 model maybe, and I don't know, it's probably got, what's the filter say, 1,600 hours. So spray all our, you know, rice, beans, everything with it if we can. 6110M. It's a mudder edition. The tires they're skinny and they go in the mud good. We got this custom blade here. It goes in front of the back tire. It's got a cylinder, so whenever we're trying to drain fields and do whatever, you just put that down and it cuts a little ditch and right in front of the tire, helps clean it out. They're custom made. They got couple shops around here that build them and they mount them and everything.
You can make it from a little old ditch to
a
3-foot ditch.
It's worn out right here, but it's supposed to be a measuring gauge, so it'll literally, I mean, if you sink it enough, it'll literally stop this tractor.
Oh, I think you could hook it on that 440 and it would stop it.
Probably. I mean, the way it's pitched, it probably throws the dirt, I don't know, 6-8 feet, depends on how fast you're going, but we very useful. A lot of farms around here have them. This is Old Faithful.
This is a tree's worst nightmare right here.
Yeah, it's a Case 1150K. No cab. No one likes to run it, but it's probably got 13 or 14,000 hours, and we push up all our levees and roads and all our crawfish ponds, and it's really been a good dozer. It's just getting a lot of wear.
Look at this tree that fell yesterday. Look at the wood in the dozer.
Jesus. This is one of our 9420Rs. I think this is the newer one. We got two of them. I don't know where the other one is, but it's probably got 2,800 hours, I guess.
Yeah.
And we run R2s on these just for the tillage work, to kind of get in early in the mud. They pull a little bit better. And then, you know, grain carts, harvest in the mud, it just, they help. So
this is probably the most common tractor in our area.
yeah.
Everybody has 4-wheel drives and everybody runs these tires on them.
Got a drag harrow hooked to it. Great Plains 6642. Spikes are getting worn out. We actually had to change some of these spikes because whenever we'd fold it up,
we kept blowing the tires.
it would just, it would penetrate the tire. So 2 tires later,
they're like razor blades.
Yeah, I mean, I could cut myself. This is a custom-made little buffalo, and after we harvest the rice and there, we put the water back on for the crawfish. I drag this, and I make all the lanes for the boats to pass to crawfish. So it works really good. Got a PTO ditcher here. I don't know what brand this is. It's old, but after we plant the rice or the beans or whatever, everything we have is 0 grade, so we got to make drains to get the water out. This is the header that goes on the combine that's in the shop, 735D. We bought it new with the combine, and it needs a little bit of work. The drum gets worn, and
everything just gets beaten up by the rice.
Header trailer, Easy Trail. It's a 4-wheel steer, and I think it's the I think it's the Mac Daddy. If your pickup truck can turn in the field, then the header does too. This is a vertical till 2633, and we run 2 of them identical, and they do a good job. Got the wavy blades in the back, regular smooth blades in the front. You probably pull them, I don't know, 7-8 miles an hour with the 420s, but a good day running both of them, and we'll cover whatever 400 or 500 acres pretty slick.
Yep. They both get passed. They get passed across every acre every year.
Right here we got something you don't see every day, our levee plow. It's got 9 blades aside, 3-point hookup, and we use this. This is what we make all our rice levees, crawfish levees. I mean, that gets hooked to that 310, and we got a lot of levees. I don't even know how many. A lot.
You can see how many times we've broken it on where it hooks to the 3-point.
Yeah.
It takes a beating.
This is one of our grain carts, a Brent V1100, and it probably holds 2.5 hoppers, I guess, on the 790, something like that. We got it rigged up on hydraulic instead of PTO because one of our 420s doesn't have a PTO, so it doesn't unload as fast, but it gets the job done. And I think it's maybe 2 years old, something like that. And yeah, this is a John Deere V Ripper. I don't know the numbers on it. It's pretty old.
Older than you.
It's got nine shanks, and it's all that 310 wants for sure. This year, now that we got that 440 that was on the drill, it's got a 3-point on it, so that'll probably be one of his
we can
jobs.
do some deeper tillage too.
Yeah, you can see it's probably, where we go, I don't know, 16-18 inches maybe.
Yep.
We do that in all our non-irrigated land. Try to hold a little water deeper or soak deeper, and where we do our beans and corn, we try to pass this in the fall every year, depending on weather.
Yeah, it makes it's crazy the difference of the drainage where we pass this and where we don't. Like recently where we've been getting all the rain, it sucks it down way faster.
This is a Namco land grader. It's 40 foot. You got to unfold it by hand. It's kind of difficult, but all our rice ground and crawfish ground is on 0 grade, so we once we get it level, we'll pass this kind of like a final pass, and the money pass, I don't know what you want to call it. Now, this is our water buffalo, well, what we call them. It's 20 foot, homemade. It's just a I don't know how big the drum is.
It's just a drum with some
inches,
teeth on it.
with some teeth welded on it. So sometimes after crawfish season, or some of the rice fields that we don't crawfish, if we make some ruts in it, we'll pass this in the mud, and it flattens everything out.
Yeah, we have this pipe made on it too.
Got a little pipe built on the back.
Slicks it off pretty good.
This is our puddler. It's just a pipe-on-pipe wheel. It's got these right here that these follow directly behind the center of the tire of the tractor.
Yeah.
And whenever it's muddy, these paddles make like some little ditches for all the water puddles to drain into the big ditch. It's homemade, and it
not a bearing in sight. It's just
no bearings.
Pipe on pipe.
Pipe on pipe. You grease it in the morning and
Yep.
go with it.
You spin about a tube of grease on it and you're good. This side's bent.
10 degrees, I think.
Yeah, because
that little 6110 with the side blade, whenever it throws the dirt out, it helps take less of a beating.
Yeah, when they were straight, it would bounce off the ground.
So
this is also pipe on pipe, so it can swivel behind you.
Got a little swivel here, and then whenever you turn.
Yeah.
All right. This is our second grain cart. It's a Brent V1300. Bought it at an auction about 2 weeks ago, actually, and it's got these big motors on it. I don't know how good or bad they're going to work. They're 1250, 50, 32s. So, and then this is our second vertical till. They're identical, wavy blades.
Something doesn't look right here.
Yeah. Jesus.
I can't believe they drug it back from the field like this.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, we'll probably end up having to change the whole hub.
about right. We bought them at the same time. They probably got, I don't know, same amount of acres on them. And usually whenever we hook one, we hook two and just go get it over with. Yeah, getting a little wear.
Getting a little wear here.
Sheesh.
You're gonna come on, you'll end up ripping all the hoses out in the field.
This is the, I guess the mule of the pack, if you will, a 9510R, 2012 model, I think, pre-death. And the regen went out, so we got it deleted and gave it about 50 more horses, and it pulls.
Yeah.
It's got some
800s.
800s, Michelins, and it's a beast.
Pull that pin out.
Pretty much. Look at this.
That is
Some serious wear. We're gonna have to fix that. Get another one.
maybe time for a new pin.
Yeah. 2 trailer trucks. We run a pretty efficient harvest crew. We do 2 grain carts, 2 combines, 2 trucks. 1 driver for the 2 trucks, and 1 guy, you know, hangs out at the bins and dumps them. This is a 2010 Freightliner Cascadia, day cab, automatic. So that's nice. And then we got this one we bought in Texas. It's a 09 P389 flat top. And I think that one's got a Mercedes and this one's got a C13 in it, 10-speed. So got 2 hopper bottoms, both Wilsons. I think 78 102 43s. They're identical trailers, so it's,
yeah. And we just put the what's the name right of that? The lockdown system.
Yeah, Sioux City.
Yep. We just put them on both the trailers last year.
Got a switch at the bottom if you're outside, and it's got a remote in the truck. You don't even have to get out the truck to untarp or tarp. So that's cool.
Yep. This is where I grind my gears.
This is I guess it'd be the most prized possession. It's a 1965 Formal 806. This is the first tractor that my grandpa bought brand new when he farmed, and so we kind of redid it. I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 years ago, but it needs it again, just sitting outside. No batteries on it. All the electricals. That's the problem with it. It still starts though. You can hook it. You can pull start it, and I don't know, probably 30 or 40 feet. I mean, it runs.
Yeah,
it runs good too.
We probably crank it, what, twice a year?
Probably. We need to get a little box blade for it where we can grade the driveway.
I know. Lucas is dead set on not running this again without air conditioning.
Yeah, this is our tree breaker, I guess, if you will, like Troy Landry would say. Hitachi 200. Got a thumb on it. We're doing an air conditioning job on it right now because it's about to be summertime, and it's I mean, anything's miserable without air conditioning.
Pretty unbearable to run.
We will have an AC on it. I'm determined.
You want to tell them what happened here yesterday?
Yeah, so we run 3 side-by-sides. Harry's got a Honda, I got a Can-Am, and then Dad runs a Kawasaki. So we I mean, flood and rice and crawfish pond and everything, we use them every day like a pickup truck.
Yeah, Dad,
really. I think this one's got, let's see.
Yeah, what's the mileage on this?
Probably a lot. Let me see. We got 18,600 on this one.
And what year model is it?
It's like a 2019, I think. So
that's
I don't know what the math on that. This is a Defender HD9. Blew the belt up on it yesterday. So on my way home from one of our farms. It's a year old, and it's got 7,029 and a half miles. It would have had 7,030 miles, but the belt said otherwise.
Yeah, the last Pioneer we had, we traded it in with 27,000 miles. And you could still crank it and go do what you needed to do.
The frame rots on them is our problem.
Yeah.
But we like I said, we use them like a pickup truck. I mean, put our shovels, grease guns, hip boots, slicker suits, and
and we have to park them in the shop. It's a mess, but we've got robbed How many times have we been robbed here?
4.
Yeah. We got the shop broken
So-
into.
Take your keys and lock your shop in
Yep.
South Louisiana.
This exact bike got robbed for 12 days,
Yeah.
I think.
We found it on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. Facebook Marketplace, they were selling the wheels on it, and we went pick it. We texted that we wanted the wheels, and we went pick it up.
So good to have that back.
Yeah.
And that pretty much concludes most of the equipment we have. I'm sure I'm missing something, but we'll get that later.